Thomas Matthew Crooks, the 20-year-old would-be assassin who shot Donald Trump, was once rejected from his high school rifle club and considered a danger. The registered Republican and 2022 high school graduate opened fire at the former president with an AR-style rifle from a roof 130 yards from the rally stage in Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday at 6:15 p.m. Now, disturbing anecdotes have emerged from those who knew Crooks dating back to his days at Bethel Park High School.
Fine. Did you ever have any interactions with Thomas, any shared classes in high school?
No, I didn't have any classes with him. My only interactions with him were just seeing him in school. I mean, he was bullied, sat alone at lunch.
The reaction of this guy's name?
Insane. I mean, this is where I live. I never thought this would be going on in a town that I've grew up in my whole life. Well, I was actually at Bethel Sheets last night. Bethel Park Sheets, the one right down the road. And we were just like, people were coming in and we just heard it, like people were talking about it, like, yo, this kid's from Bethel. Like, and that's how we all learned. Then we started seeing pictures online of him. And we were like, wow, this is insane.
Like he kind of stood out as a bit of a loner.
Yeah.
Was that ever anything that might have been worrying to you or might have rang any alarm bells?
I mean, yeah, but that's not something you want to think about. Like that, you don't want to have that first thought in your head, like, he's a little off. Is he gonna do something? Like, you don't. So it's kind of just pushed it to the back of your head.
Crooks tried out for the school's rifle team, but was turned away because he was a bad shooter, said Frederick Mack, a current captain of the team who was a few years behind Crooks at the school. Jonathan Myers, a member of the team around the time Crooks auditioned, said there was something ominous about him back then. He didn't just not make the team, he was asked not to come back because of how bad of a shot he was. It was considered dangerous, Myers told ABC News. Fellow classmate Jamison Murphy added, he tried out and was such a comically bad shot, he was unable to make the team and left after the first day. Murphy told the New York Post that Crooks once fired a shot that missed his target by almost 20 feet. Crooks once fired from the 7th lane, the closest lane to the right wall, and hit the left wall, completely missing every target on the back wall. He missed his target by close to 20 feet, Murphy recalled.
I'm at the Trump rally and somebody just started shooting. What just happened?
Others who were on the team said Crooks would make inappropriate jokes and overall didn't seem right. We noticed a few things Thomas said and how he interacted with other people. He said some things that were kind of concerning, a classmate said. He made some crass jokes that weren't appropriate when there are firearms in the school setting, they added. Images of Crooks wearing glasses, braces, and an American flag t-shirt in a yearbook headshot emerged on Sunday morning, hours after he tried to take out the presumptive Republican nominee and killed a member of the rally crowd.
I watched mothers shield their children from bullets. I watched husbands jump on their wives. I watched elderly people struggle to leave fast enough. Some of them practically gave up and decided, I'm just going to wait here because I can't get out right now. That's not okay.
Crooks was a dietary aide at Bethel Park Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, where he provided food and care for post-hospital elderly and sick people. His employer confirmed on Sunday that he had a clean background check and performed his job without concern before he attempted to kill Trump. In unprecedented scenes of terror, Trump was seen grabbing his ear and dropping to the ground as Crooks's gunshots rang out and sent the crowd into a frenzy. Moments later, he got up and raised his fist and shouted, "Fight, fight, fight!" as the Secret Service escorted him to a motorcade and then to hospital. Crooks' uncle Mark Crooks told a news outlet he hadn't seen the gunman or his parents in years and described them as very private. "I haven't seen that part of my family in years," he said. "Honestly, it's been so long I don't think much about them. It's a shame. The kid is like a stranger to me. They're private and they don't reach out to anybody anytime." Bethel Park School District, where Crooks was a student until 2 years ago, verified his graduation and vowed full cooperation with investigators. Records show he donated to a group who backed President Joe Biden on the day of the inauguration in 2020. A resident near to where Crooks lived, who wanted to remain anonymous, confirmed the identity of the gunman to a reporter. Members of the community where Crooks is believed to have lived with his parents were swarmed by police and Secret Service on Sunday morning. Some people also said the family were quiet and kept to themselves. His father, Matthew Crooks, 53, told CNN he was trying to figure out what the hell is going on, but would wait until I talked to law enforcement before speaking.
CNN is reporting that Crooks' father told them he was trying to figure out what the hell is going on, but would wait until I talked to law enforcement before speaking about his son.
Law enforcement sources told CBS News that Crooks from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, had been armed with an AR-style rifle. During the attack, he appeared to be wearing merchandise promoting one of YouTube's most popular channels devoted to firearms, Demolition Ranch, NBC News reported. Special Agent Kevin Rojek, the FBI officer in charge, said Crooks had been identified using DNA as he was not carrying any ID on him. A member of the crowd was killed in the deadly shooting, while 2 others who were wounded are in critical condition. All 3 are males, according to law enforcement officials. Trump was left bloodied and hurt during the assassination attempt as he was seen to suddenly grab hold of his ear as loud bangs rang out and whizzed by before he ducked to the floor. The Secret Service swarmed around the 45th U.S. president as piercing screams were heard from the MAGA crowd. He then got to his feet with blood pouring down his cheek and raised his fist in the air and defiantly shouted, "Fight!" while the audience shouted, "USA!" as he was dragged off stage and bundled into a vehicle. Mr. Rojek said they had not identified a motive for what he called an assassination attempt on our former president. According to Pennsylvania's public court records, Crooks had no criminal history, and officials claimed they are still working towards identifying a motive behind the shooting.
His identity was quickly revealed to the public, and when investigators combed through Thomas's life, they found little to explain his motives. He was an ordinary 20-year-old with no criminal record, no history of violence.
Crooks graduated in 2022 from Bethel Park High School and received a $500 Star Award that year from the National Math and Science Initiative, a report from the Tribune Review in Western Pennsylvania.
Graduating from Bethel Park High School in 2022, Crooks was among more than a dozen students who received National Math and Science Initiative Star Awards worth $500.
Moreover, Donald Trump's would-be assassin purchased 50 rounds of ammunition just hours before the shooting, according to bombshell reports. The Secret Service also did not sweep the roof where gunman Thomas Matthew Crooks opened fire at the former president. The horrifying new developments reported by CNN come as the Secret Service faces mounting questions over how the 20-year-old managed to get just 130 yards from where Trump was speaking in Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday. The Secret Service, renowned for its rigorous security protocols and thorough checks, appears to have missed critical steps in ensuring the safety of the event. The oversight of not inspecting the roof from which Crooks fired has particularly come under intense scrutiny, sparking debates on potential lapses in the agency's standard operating procedures. In an online recording of the 2022 graduation ceremony, he can be seen crossing the stage as the crowd applauds him, before briefly posing with a school official and accepting his diploma.
Thomas Crooks.
Haley Madison Rapali.
Secret Service agents could be heard shouting, "The shooter is down," in the ensuing chaos, and the gunman was later confirmed dead. Trump was taken to hospital for treatment before being later released.
Moving to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Hawkeye's here. Move to the spare. Spare, get ready. Spare, get ready. We ready? Are we good? Shooter's down. Are we good to move? We're clear. Let's move. We're clear.
Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir. Hold that in your head, it's bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus.
Spokesman Stephen Chung said Trump is fine and being checked out at a local medical facility, while the former president's eldest son, Donald Trump Jr., said his father is in great spirits. Trump flew back to New Jersey ahead of his spending the night at his golf resort in Bedminster. In a post to his Truth Social network, Trump thanked the Secret Service and other law enforcement for their rapid response. "I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin, he said on social media. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all of law enforcement for their rapid response, Trump added. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Thank you for joining us as we delve into these critical developments. Stay tuned for further updates and in-depth analysis on this and other pressing issues. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for the latest news and insights. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe. Till next.